The Clinical Simulation Education Program is here. It started in the fall of 2018. It's new, it's innovative, and it's really the state of the art.
It starts with our faculty getting together and creating cases that represent experiences that students might face in the field.
The Clinical Simulation Program invites in actors who simulate a role play of a client.
Twice each semester, an actor will come into the class and take up a character. You sit one-on-one with this patient, there's no interruptions. It can be a little nerve-wracking in the beginning, but I have found it to be very useful because the feedback I get from my classmates and professor is very honest feedback.
The beauty of simulation is that it gives students the opportunities to take risks and to practice being clinicians without the possibility of doing harm.
The simulations were a bit nerve-wracking with all of your classmates there watching you, but I think because your practice class is the class you're in for the whole year, you do develop a different sense of familiarity with each other, and we all were really there to support each other through it and offer constructive criticism. I felt like I really gave me an experience to work with clients that I might not have before in previous experience or at my internship.
I remember the first actor that came into the class. His character was a college student that would only give one-word answers and was really quiet. And I remember that for me was really weird. But taking that experience, getting feedback from my professor and my peers, I was able to learn how silence can actually be purposeful. And I was able to take that to my field placement with actual patients who benefited from that.
Something that makes Simmons School of Social Work special is that we are the only school in the state of Massachusetts that is doing this.
What really attracted me to Simmons was the hands-on experience. Simmons is one of the few programs that does field placement 3 times a week, and their curriculum is really tailored to taking what you learn in the class onto the field.
To be honest, I chose Simmons for my master's because I just really got a good feel. I went to an info session on campus. I really felt like all the staff and the students made me feel comfortable. It sounded a lot like they cared. I do feel like they do a good job of guiding you through the learning, even if it's a very different environment for you.
There's lots of choices here in Boston if you're interested in an MSW. Simmons is the only school in the Boston region that is implementing a simulation program in social work. It gives students the opportunity to have live feedback, live supervision, practice in their first year. And so when they go out into these field placements all over the community, they are in a way head and shoulders above other students from other programs because they've had this opportunity.